Okay. All right. Now, I would like to ask the two of you, did you happen to answer the lesson 1 during the first week of ours?
Not yet. Ay, not yet, sir.
Okay, thanks. How about you, Blaze?
Uh, uh, others answer yes sir isa pa lang sir.
Okay, don't worry, don't worry.
Yes sir.
Mm. Excuse me for a while. Okay. Okay, let's start. Turn on your video. So this subject is reading and writing skill. Are you now ready, everybody?
Yes sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Blake. How about you, Danny? Dayan, and Grail. Am I right?
Sir?
Am I right? Am I right with the pronunciation? Krail?
Yes,
Kraile?
sir.
Okay. So,
Krail, sir. Krail.
thank you so much. You may turn on your video that I may feel that I have the companions as well.
Wait, sir.
Okay. So this time we're going to discuss a brief description of what reading and writing is. Okay, so you also have oral communication. You also have reading and writing skills. You do have again enough. Okay, so it's just a form of spiral. Okay. So let's jump into our course description. So the development of reading and writing skills as applied to a wide range of materials other than poetry, fiction, and drama. Understanding English, especially through developing the essential skills of reading and writing, we can only happen effectively if we begin where the students are or where you are right now. Okay, so studying a language like English is an adventure. You will discover many things as you develop communicative skills in reading and writing. Though at times it may seem like some topics and techniques may be easy to grasp, there will be moments that you will mystified by some ideas before you learn them. Okay, but before I'm going to go further, may I ask everybody to turn on your video. Okay, thank you. Who else? Dayan, turn on your video. Are you now? Did you turn in now? Okay. So these are this is just a short or a brief description of what reading and writing. Okay, from the word itself, reading, then we also have writing. Okay, theory plus application. So in table of contents, you notice you have a hard copy, right? Do you have a hard copy module?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, this
Excuse.
quarter, we only have how many lessons? How many lessons, Blaze, rather? We have one.
Yes, sir.
How many
Lesson.
lessons in this quarter?
Four, sir. Four, sir.
Okay, 4 lessons all in all. And what is our first lesson?
Lesson 1.
What is the title of our first lesson? Let's ask Krail.
The title for our lesson 1 is Text as Connected Discourse.
Text as connected discourse. And what are the activities found in lesson 1? Dayan.
The activities were
The activities are
journaling and descriptive conclusion.
okay. But before that, okay, sorry for that. Supposedly my question is how many activities. Okay, so we have learning activity 1.1, learning activity 1.2, and of course the mini task, which is the transfer or slash your what? Mini task, transfer
Mini performance
slash
task.
that's
Mini
it.
performance task.
Very good. Okay. So question, but before anything else, you have to crack, okay, crack some nuggets here. You have here the pre-assessment. Basically, we do answer pre-assessment. That's a form of recalling what you have learned before. Am I right? Okay, in most of our modules, we do have the pre-assessment. Next. Okay, Unit 1, Reading and Thinking Strategies across Text Types. So in Lesson 1, Text as Connected Discourse, that's Week 1. But of course, before you will start anything, you have to rejuvenate yourself first by reading the Word of God, which is the devotional. Okay? And then, of course, you have to share your prayer of the day or your insights, or another thing is your reflection. Now, in lesson 1, your performance task is to write a news article about the current event in respective barangay and deliver it in not more than 5 minutes. Okay? So, sir, what barangay will I get in? Of course, the current barangay where you are now living. Okay? Now, may I ask Dayan to read what is text? Dayan?
What is text? A text is generally considered as written materials, especially longer pieces of writing as in a book, a letter, or a newspaper. A group of ideas put together to make a point or one central idea. Text also made up of sentences. It deals with a Cohesion. Cohesion.
Okay, cohesion. So meaning it is very specific, right? Okay, thank you so much for that, Dayan. And how about the let's ask how about Blaze?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, may you read please what is discourse?
Originally, the word discourse comes from Latin discursus, which denoted conversation, argument, or speech. Text with distinct features and purpose. Formal and often lengthy discussion of a topic where concepts and insights are arranged in an organized and logical manner. An extended expression of thoughts or ideas.
Okay, now question. Before anything else, let me ask Dayan of what you have read based from your reading.
Sir,
What you have read or what have you learned from your reading? Just a short one. Short insight.
sir, hindi ko po
Ah,
our
okay.
insight about what I read.
What have you learned based from your reading?
That the text is it's like a paragraph that it says something that you wanna know or want the writer for you to know as a reader. That's a text.
Okay, thank
It's
you so
composed
much.
of words.
Okay, thank you. How about you, Blaze? What is this course?
Uh,
Sir, your microphone is far away from your mouth.
Mm, this one? Am I right? Okay. Hello, hello. Do you hear me? Is it clear?
yes,
Your
sir.
voice is mahina, sir.
Ah, okay. How about this one? How about that one? Hello?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Wait, wait. Excuse me something. Let me change my earphone. Hello? Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Is it
Yes, sir.
is it clear? Is it loud?
Yes, sir.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Blaze, what is that again? What is you learning about?
Uh, Sir, read, sir.
You have read the word discourse. What have you understand about that word?
It discourse. My understand of discourse is give. It gives concepts or insights that you need to organize your speech in a logical manner through expression or thoughts or ideas.
Okay. But it says here, thank you so much, Blaze. Text with
Yes.
distinct features and purpose. Formal and often lengthy discussion of a topic where concepts and insights are arranged in an organized and logical manner. An extended expression of thoughts or ideas. Okay. Now, from a text going to discourse. Discourse class, meaning that's a form of what? That's a form of speech. The one we're the one we're doing now is a form of what? A form of discourse or conversation. Okay? So whenever you talk to your friend, whenever you talk to your family members, to your teachers, and to the people around you, that's a form of discourse. Question: is it formal or informal? The answer is it can be formal or it can be informal. But most of the time, when we do casual conversation, it's informal. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Blaze, let me ask you, are you that formal type of person when you talk to your friends?
Uh, I'm not sure, sir, but I think it's formal. uh,
Yes or no, or and why?
ah,
How
uh,
about you, Diane?
yes.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Okay, how about you, Diane? Whenever you talk to your friend, to your parents, and to the people around you, are you that formal? When you talk, is it really formal? Like, good morning, mom. Good morning, sir. Good morning, mom. Hello.
Sir?
Okay. Okay. Diane, are you that formal when you talk to the people around you? Except, okay, except in school. So for example, you're doing or you're taking your recess. You're now in the canteen.
Not really, sir.
Are you a formal type of person? Let's say, for example,
No.
okay, thank you so much. So the answer of you and the answer of Blaze varies with each other. Okay, Blaze and you have different answer. Okay, that is the reason why I'm asking you is that most of the time when we go somewhere, we are using the casual type of conversation, and when we say casual, it's not that formal. Okay, hi parts. Oh bro, kamusta? Oh, hmm. Okay, that's a form of casual conversation. Anyway, going back to this course, meaning it says here distinct features and purpose, formal and lengthy discussion of a topic where concept and insights are arranged in an organized and logical manner. And logical manner, organized, lengthy discussion are usually being found in writing. Okay, it's only in writing, most of the time in writing. So discourse. So that is discourse. Now, going back to our topic, why is it that it is being called text as connected discourse? Okay, from discourse to connected discourse. Okay. Now here another example is, okay, so what is written text as connected discourse? Definition: text with distinct features and purpose. Examples here are journal or diary, news article, anecdotes, procedures, critics, etc. Okay.
procedures, critics, opinion
Mhm.
pieces,
How language
position
is used?
paper, practical,
How language is used to or
what is
convey
PR
meanings?
articles, practical research articles.
Okay. So these are the examples of what? Connected discourse or text as connected discourse. So how language is used to? Of course, to convey meanings, profile action, provoke a specific response. Purpose of discourse, of course, to inform, to persuade, and to entertain. Why are you talking? When you are hungry, to inform, Mom, may you give me a glass of water, a bunch of banana. Okay. How about speech? How about declamation? Why are we doing that? Of course, to persuade. Why are we arguing? To persuade. How about the actresses and actors? Why are they doing that? Why do they become an entertainer? Because the purpose is to entertain, basically. Okay. Now here, connected discourse in speech is spoken language that is used in a continuous sequence, as in normal conversations, also called connected discourse. There is often a significant difference between the way words are pronounced in isolation and the way they are pronounced in the context of connected speech. Okay, now a written text as connected discourse as in here, take a look. Do you see now the arrow? These refer to text with distinct features and purpose in which ideas are coherently arranged. Sample number one, sample text. In journal entry, the diary of a young girl by Anne Frank. And 21st of Sunday of June, year 1942, it says, I get along pretty well with all my teachers. There are 9 of them, 7 men and 2 women. Mr. Keesing, the old fogey who teaches math, was mad at me for the longest time because I talked so much. After several warnings, he assigned me extra homework, an essay on the subject, a chatterbox. A chatterbox? What can you write about that? The teacher said. I'd worry about that later, I decided. I jotted down the assignment in my notebook, tucked it in my bag, and tried to keep quiet. Okay. Question. Is the paragraph here is lengthy, well arranged, and with purpose? Who wants to answer? How about Criley?
Sir, pardon your question?
Okay, thank you. In journal entry, The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank, what have you noticed? Is it lengthy discussion? Is it formal? Is it coherent? Is it well arranged, the sequence? What do you think?
For for me, sir, I noticed that it's not that quite formal. Well, it's for the entry, and then it's so long, lengthy, and then more of something talking, more of experience about herself on
Okay, thank you
his
so
day, on her
much.
day.
Mm-mm. You notice here the first line, I get along pretty well with all my teachers. That's sentence number one. There are 9 of them, 7 men and 2 women. Mr. Keesing, the old fogey who teaches math. Okay, so on and so forth. It is well sequenced. Okay, from the first line, the author emphasized the situation. Second, the author emphasized the numbers of characters. Third, the author named the character, and then the author described. Okay, so This is an example of text as connected discourse. Okay. Again, text as connected discourse, the ones I shown to you, the one journal or diary, news article. These are examples of text as connected discourse. So question, sir, what's the difference between text as connected discourse and the word discourse? Discourse, casual conversation, the one we're doing now is a discourse. When you talk to your parents, your people around you, that's a form of discourse. Okay, but when you write already, when you started writing, essay writing, exam writing, etc. Towards academic, that's a form of what? That's a form of text as connected discourse. Okay? Now, you may be reading a lot here. You may just read the discussion. Let's jump here in practice your skills or firm up. In activity number 1, journaling. Competency, write an example of a written text and connected discourse. Instruction, imagine you are on a 5-day tour to your dream country. And in order for you to remember the moment, you kept a journal with you anywhere you go during the tour. Okay. What would you do? Okay, time is running out. What would you do or what would you write in your journal? You may use extra paper for this activity. Make sure to write your name and the country. Example, the other Sabbath, we went to Macahil, that's somewhere in Minuyan here in Negros Occidental. Okay, 1 day and 1 night. So, and because of that, I am going to do a journal. Okay, so what you're doing in the Bible, in your Bible subject is a form of journal. Okay, journalizing what you have understood towards the topic. Okay, so wait. Okay, so first activity, journaling. You just have to write it in a short of paper, in a short, short size of paper. Either one have, that's okay. Or notebook, as long as the paper is clean. Okay, but don't forget to write again your name, section, date, and lesson activity. So for example, Rollin P. Nanali, TBL/ABM 11, date January 2, 2016, example only. Next is lesson 1, activity 1.1, activity 1.2, 1.3, so on and so forth. Okay, so that when I check it, it is not quite hassle for me. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, next here, let's jump into evaluate understanding or deepen. Okay, may I ask Kylie to please read the deepen part.
Activity 1.2, descriptive conclusion. Competency. Draw conclusions that describes a written text as connected discourse. You have read some definition and checked some few sample about written text and connected discourse. Write your conclusion about the topic by answering the question below.
Okay, question number
1.
1.
1. What are the differences of written text and discourse?
Okay, number 2.
Second,
Let's give it to Blaze.
how
How can a simple written text becomes a discourse?
And number 3, Dayan. Okay, let me read number three. What can we find in written text as connected discourse that may different to simple written text? Okay, so these three questions you are going to answer that one as well. Okay, for our activity 1.2. Okay, now let's be here in transfer direction. Write a news article about the current event in your barangay and deliver it in not more than 5 minutes. Send it to your subject teacher. Question. Okay. Is it oral? Are you going to take a video or writing? What is your idea? Your idea.
Oral. Video,
Mm,
taking a video.
okay.
Oral, sir, oral.
Oral. This can be a form of oral or this can also be a form of writing. Okay. But the way it's presented here is somewhat like oral, like you're going to take a video on yourself while uttering the data. Okay. It says here 5 minutes. So it sounds like video taking. But of course, remember that when you are writing, you are also doing a draft. And drafting, on the other hand, consumes time. Okay? Sometimes, when we had a trouble in formulating ideas, arranging the sequence, and everything, it takes time. Okay? So, question, if you're going to do this one, will you prefer video taking or writing? You have just,
Writing, sir.
okay, thank you so much. That's up to you. But I advise you writing. Okay, I advise you writing. You just have to gather data. What is the current event that is happening now in your barangay? You have to be very specific. When you say COVID, COVID is really broad. What part of COVID? Are the people experiencing famine? What? Are people violating the policies in your barangay? Yeah, things like that. Okay. So, news article. Below here is a guideline. 10 points for the information. Yeah. Student summary adequately addresses the big five: who, what, when, where, and how it impacts. Say, for example, if your topic is violation of policies, always remember the big five. Six, when you addresses two of the big five, let's say who and what only, and 2 points if the students does not adequately address the big five at all, leaving the reader listener guessing. Remember, in writing, do not just leave your reader hanging, floating. Okay.
Sir,
Hello, can you still hear me?
is it okay? Yes, sir. Is it okay that I will mix randomly select this big five if I
Yeah.
start with when or where, as long
Yeah.
as there is the big five?
Yes. Hmm. It's up to you. But because remember, in fiction writing, leaving the readers hanging is really common. Okay? Fiction, novellas, novels, things like that. Authors are really creative, but it's just that in that area of writing, fiction writing. But in here, this is academic writing, and academic writing should really be detailed. Kung sa ato pa nga giluto, dapat kompleto og lamas. Okay? So remember the big five. Second, delivery and stance. Okay? Delivery and stance. Presenter or skit actors were very impressive with clear voice, eye contact, and full development of the news report. Ah, okay. I think I know already what's going on. Presenter or actors had clear voice, made minimal eye contact with the audience, and the length was satisfactory. Okay, so this is really oral. This is not really, I mean, plainly writing, but oral. Of course, you do have to write the script first, the data, then vocalize it, utter it. Okay. So you may ask somebody to take a video on you that you may not have any difficulty. Okay, but of course, um, the proper hygiene is not included here. But of course, since your faces will be posted publicly, you better wear a formal attire. Okay, when I say formal attire, polo for men, for women, Sabbath dress is correct. I mean, Sabbath dress is enough. But if you have like polo or some business attire, a lot better. Okay, so we only have less than 1 minute. Let's uh let's turn this off, and I'm going to call you again.